Hi, welcome to the Axelson Academy. I'm Dr. Natasha Axelson, and I'm going to be showing you a demonstration lesson on the Directed Reading Thinking activity, the D-RTA. In this activity, students read a text that is divided into sections. After each section, they answer a series of questions that ask them to predict what will happen in the story to come, and then with each new little section they read, they go back to modify their predictions, taking into account the new information that they've gained in the next section that they've read. This activity can be used grades 2 through 12. This is a demonstration with a third grade class in the fall.
So today I'm going to show you a strategy for reading that gets you to really think about what the author is telling us and to make predictions about what's going to happen next. It's called a D-RTA, a Directed Reading Thinking activity, because not only do you have to read, you have to think about what you read, and we know that that's what good readers do. Before we begin, I have 3 words up here that are going to show up in our story. Now, when I come into a classroom and I need you to say something together, I'm going to give you a signal like this. And when I drop my hand, you're all going to say it together, okay? So, this first word is everlasting. What word? Everlasting. You guys kept on good. Everlasting means to go on forever. What does everlasting mean?
Go on forever.
Excellent. And I listened to my friend give a speech, and she did a really, really good job. I told her that she has my everlasting respect. And one time, it was so beautiful out, and I was outside doing great things that day, and I said, the day had been like an everlasting dream, like the dream went on forever and ever. Would you turn to the person next to you and tell them something that could be everlasting? Go.
So funny. So you go first.
3, 2, 1. And remember, when I get to 1, you stop where you are and your eyes are up here. Thank you. Our next word is an Italian word. This word is lira. What word?
Lira.
Lira is Italian money. What is lira?
Italian money.
So if I went to Italy and I went to a restaurant and I had dinner, I could pay with lira. Yep, the word is lira. So if I went to a restaurant and I had dinner and I paid, I could pay with lira. And if I was over in Italy and I had to take a bus, I might give them some
lira.
Lira is Italian money. And the last word that we're going to see here is this word, doused. What word?
Doused.
Doused means to put out with water. So if there was a fire in your fireplace and you needed to put it out with water real quick, I could dump a bucket on it and I would douse the fire. If there was a fire and the fire truck had to come, they might douse the fire by squirting the hose at it, and it would douse the fire. So, doused means
To put out water.
Oh, let's do that together. Eyes on me. Doused means to put
out
out
with water.
Excellent. So, as we do our D-RTA, you have a packet in front of you. And I have taken the story and divided it into sections. Some of them I read to you. You cannot turn the page until I tell you, no matter what. And some of them you're going to read yourself. Because we're making predictions, you can't look ahead. There will be times when you're reading yourself that you're reading along. And then you finish before somebody else does. And that happens. By the time you get to 3rd grade, you read at different paces. If you finish early, without a sound, you take and you put your hand over the page so that I know you're done. I can glance around then and see that you're finished. And then you wait for everybody else until I tell you to go on. So would you show me? You're going to read this title here, and when you're done reading, would you just silently cover it with your hand? Let me see who does that quietly. Oh, I shouldn't hear a sound. You're reading it to yourself. And I shouldn't even hear the pat of your hand. You're going to put your hand down so softly I don't even hear. Very nice. Ava, would you model for us how you did that? Show us how you put your hand down silently. Yeah, I couldn't even hear a thing. That was beautiful. Okay, so you may take your hands off. We are ready to begin. Don't turn the page yet. Okay, I know, you're going to listen really carefully. The title of our story is Mama Lioni's, that's her name, Mama Lioni. Mama Lioni's Everlasting Noodle. Now remember, you have till I count down to 1 before you're silent and looking at me. Turn to the person next to you. Tell them what you predict this story will be about. Go.
Oh yeah.
3
Or maybe it's like 3 months old.
2 and 1. Without a sound, you're going to turn to the first page. It will have a 1 at the top, and it says listen. Turn your packet back like I am here.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for your cooperation this morning. Students are now able to freely come and go to the main office and the nurse's office as needed. Thank you.
So you're looking and you're double checking that it has a 1 and a listen at the top of your paper, and you're going to follow along as I read out loud.
Listen.
High in the hills of Tortana lived a widow called Mama Lioni. She was as old as the trees, as wise as an owl, and as poor as an empty pocket. But Mama Lioni was happy. She loved to eat noodle soup, and she had a big basket of noodles by the fireplace in her kitchen. Each morning, Mama Lioni reached into the basket and pulled out 1 noodle as long and straight as a poker. She dropped the noodle into a pot of water and boiled up enough noodle soup to last all day. One morning, Mama Lioni reached into the basket and pulled out the very last noodle. This one wasn't long and straight. It was as short and twisted as a witch's finger. Saints have mercy, what will I eat when this noodle is gone? Wondered Mama Lioni, holding the strange little noodle in her hand. With a sigh, she dropped it into the pot. Here's where you have to listen carefully. You're going to reach into your bag when I tell you to. You're going to take out the dark green questions. And you and your partner can each take a couple, and you're going to read them out loud and answer them in whisper voices. Are you ready?
Dark green.
Go.
I can even see it. I think there's another dark green. So you can take that one. Do you think Mama
predicted what the story was going to be about. When you read the title, are you correct so far?
Yeah.
What was right about it?
I don't know. I got the easiest one. I know this. Yeah. Mine has the last one. It has to. How do you think Mama Lioni will find food after she eats the last noodle? No, so it will never. She just cuts off little bits and then drops them in, and then just meshes I think
2 and 1. Without a sound, you put those to the side. You're not going to touch your green questions now. I heard some good conversation there. So one of the questions you had to answer was, were your predictions correct? You're going to see that question again. Remember how on the page before you had predicted what was going to happen when you read the title and you turned to your partners for that? That's what it's asking you. So were you right with what you said to your partner? Or is there something different that happened than you thought? I was over here with Lena and Kaylee, right? And they were saying, so far they seem right in their prediction because they had thought that maybe they were going to be eating noodles in this story, and it looks like Mama Lioni is going to be eating noodles. So you have to keep making predictions about the next page, and then going back, and from what you read, you need to say, oh, was I right? Or do I need to change what I thought now that I have new information? Flip your paper over to the other side. It should say page 2 and read at the top. So on a read page, you're going to read this page silently to yourself, and when you're done, just like Ava showed us, you're going to put your hand over it silently. Are you ready? Go ahead. Oh, you're reading it out of sound. Job following my directions and covering up the text when you're done. And while you wait, you're thinking in your mind about what you predicted and what actually happened. Would you and your partner take the red question next? And you're going to use your whisper voice.
Good morning, everyone. I apologize for yet another interruption. If you had a student that was late today and you had already put in your attendance, please give Mrs. Kenny a call at 8504 and let her know which students were tardy today. Thank you.
There should be 2 red questions in there. This is an orange one. See if there's another red one.
Mini one.
No, just one red one. Just one. Okay, I'm looking around for a group that has found the red question and is whispering the question and the answer. Go.
What do you think?
Do now that the noodle is growing so long.
Yeah, it's probably like when she bites into it, then it just like regenerates, and then it's like I think that's gonna happen.
Prediction. This one doesn't say is your prediction correct?
3, 2, and 1. I'm going to ask Alyssa and Caleb to model how nicely they read that and answered it. So Alyssa, would you read the question out loud? And everybody, of course, is giving your attention.
What do you think Mama
Lioni
will do now that the noodle is growing so long?
I think that she's just gonna get away with it and just slurp it all day.
Okay, that's their prediction. Turn the page. Now you should have a stack of red and green questions at the side you're not touching. Turn the page to page 3 and please listen. The noodle was about to climb up the chimney when Mama Lioni doused the fire. The noodle stopped growing. "Saints be praised," cried Mama Leoni, licking her lips. "This is the longest noodle I have ever cooked." Mama Leoni sat down and began to eat the everlasting noodle. She gobbled and slurped and gulped and burped until she was as plump as a pumpkin. But there was still more noodle left than she could eat. "Saints be wise," she sighed. "I must do something else with this noodle, or I shall pop. Would you please find the light purple, the lilac-colored question? And the person who didn't get to ask the question last time, take that out and ask the question. Go."
All right. No, light purple. This one?
Light purple, guys.
Light purple.
I think she will put it in the basket. I think she'll save some for her, and then if she goes out in town and brings some noodles with her, she could bring some to some stores and some treat stores and put them there. Let's see.
When you're done, you've covered your text right with your hand, so I know. Great job. Would you please take out the 2 dark purple questions that you have? You each get to ask one of those questions. Go ahead.
Ask the first. You ask this, and I'll ask the second. Second one. What do you think will happen next? She'll probably, if she eats the next.
She has to answer it.
What do you think will happen next? Maybe she'll get some people to buy it for a month. I have a different prediction. Maybe if she eats the last of it, she'll probably blow up.
Okay, I'll read the next one. It says, were your predictions correct?
That's a good question. Well, for 1, 2, and 3, they were probably correct.
3, 2, and 1. Put the dark purple questions to the side. Turn to page 5. Please listen. But early the next morning, 3 scheming thieves came sneaking up the hill and into Mama Leoni's house. I was right. "Wake up, old mother, and give us your gold," said the tall thief whose name was Caruso. "I do not have any gold," said Mama Leoni, clutching her blankets. "Then give us your jewels," snorted the short thief whose name was Gubbio. "I do not have any jewels." "Neither," she answered. "Then what do you have?" scowled Luigi, who was as round and smelly as an onion. "We are thieves after all and must steal something." Take out the yellow question. There should be 2 of them.
I'm going to leave this. You can leave this. You can seriously take this.
Dude, this is like a rare. I would like a small little stuff. Well, does these take something from Mama Lion? Yes. Or will they take that from you?
Were you surprised at this part of the story? Why?
Oh, I know why. I know why they would not. They would take something because they're actually going to display this They're probably just gonna take the sweaters anyway. I don't know. If I'm right, I get a point. Like, give them the sweaters. He's not from but she might give it to her to be nice.
They're called you were putting that together. I like that.
I would take this
One. Stop right in the middle of a sentence when I hit one. So I love that you have a lot of conversation going around this. If you are not getting through both questions before I count down, you need to pick up your pace a little bit, okay? So be keeping that in mind. Turn the page to page 6, please. For page 6, you are going to read it silently to yourself and then cover it with your hand. Begin. Those of you waiting and covering when you're done. Would you please take out the light green brush?
Is it pink? Oh, no, I get it. Do you think the thieves will get away with their plan? Do you think the thieves will get away with their plan? Maybe. No, not really. I think how long will he have? No, because I don't think he has experience enough that they would know that they would know. Yeah. Well, they did get it. Yeah. Because they said like they were successful. Yeah. So
3, 2, 1. I'd like a couple volunteers to share whether they think the thieves will get away with their plan. First of all, can somebody tell me what their plan is? Oh, what are they planning? Yes.
To dress up in their noodle suits and go look like servicemen and they're gonna try and steal stuff out.
Yeah, who are they gonna try to look like? They dress up in these little suits.
Tax collectors.
So
they can collect taxes when they're not really, so they can basically get rich.
Oh my goodness. So give me a thumbs up if you think this is going to work, and give me a thumbs down if you think it is not going to work. Nope, can't do thumbs in the middle, one way or the other. Does it work?
I think so.
Okay, let's see. Please turn the page to page 7. Show me you're ready. Please listen. We are Lord Mayor Marzola's tax collectors, Caruso announced to the villagers. Give us all your gold. Give us all your jewels, shouted Rubio. Give us all you've got, Luigi added, passing a bag around. Trusting such well-dressed noblemen, the good people of Tortana dropped all their valuables into the bag. But the thieves wanted more. "Give us your food," cried Caruso. "Give us your animals," roared Gubbio. "Give us all your..." But no one heard what Luigi said. For at that moment, a bolt of lightning split the sky and rain tumbled down like a waterfall. Please take out the white question.
They take their value back and just run. And maybe the thieves, they can't find the bag and then they don't get it
This table was fabulous. Stopping that conversation this way and looking up here. Great work. Turn to page 8. You're going to read page 8 silently and cover it with your hand when you're finished. Use your whisper voices this time. Go ahead.
How is it going? Alright. Are your predictions correct again?
She will use the number that she has where it goes.
I think she would be like
Grab the bag and give her back to Golden House. I think we were kind of good. I think we got about
3, 2, 1. We are down to the last page to find out how the story ends. Turn to page 9. Please listen. The villagers' gold and jewels were returned. The 3 thieves were sentenced to slice onions in the jail kitchen. And with her reward, Mama Lioni built a handsome home for all the poor orphans of Tortana. After all, she had an everlasting noodle. What more could she want? So to finish, you should have a blue and a pink question left. You may take them both out, and you should ask and answer those questions.
No, we were completely wrong. I thought that the bad guys were going to get away with it, and then Mom and Susan would be, and she didn't have any noodles left. That's what I thought, but she still had sometimes the ending becomes the 5 most important things that happen the most. I think she had food, which was really important. Yeah. The next important thing is that she had enough everlasting noodles. The third most important thing is the thieves didn't get away with it. And 4, the most important thing is that they were supposed to learn dancing naked. And 5, the 5th most important thing is that the villagers got all their stuff back. Yeah, that's important.
At the very end.
3, 2, and 1. Nice job following our directions for the D-RTA. I'm looking for a group that silently stacks up your questions and puts them back in the bag, seals it, and puts it down. Which group will be first? Go. Very nice. My group up here is ready. Oh, my group over here is ready. As soon as my back table puts their bag down, they're ready. Nice. Excellent. And then I'm looking for a group that will stack up your stories in the middle. Titles up, all facing the same direction. Oh, you're listening well. My back partner is ready. Oh, very nice. My round table's ready. Excellent. So the next part of what we're going to do, you can't look back in the story for. That's why I had you stack your stories up. You are going to have to remember what happened in this story, and you are going to be filling in what we call a paragraph frame. So what I did, let me tell you what this is. I wrote a paragraph about what happened in this story, but I left some blanks. So you are going to back about what happened, and you're going to fill in the blanks so that it makes sense. It says, and think in your mind what could go in these blanks, but don't say them out loud. Mama Leoni had a problem. She was running out of blank. When she put her last noodle in the pot, it blank. She used the everlasting noodle to fill in that blank. 3 blank took the blank she had made from the noodle. They tried to collect blank from the townspeople. In the end, it blank. And the suits blank. The thieves blank. And Mama Leoni blank. So you might write something a little different than the person next to you. You're not going to talk to them. You're going to do it on your own. But most of us will end up with a paragraph that's pretty much the same because we all read the same story. Without sound. You may take out a pencil. And when I give you your paragraph frame, you can finish it.